All right, fellas, I'm going to lay it on you. I've been seeing a comment a lot recently that just makes me want to reach through the screen. And anyway, as I was saying, I've been seeing a lot of people say that they hate curved screens or that curved screens are a deal breaker. And I'm like, why? What's so bad about a curved screen? Now, I get this is going to come down to personal preference for you. However, guys, I want you to just hang in and listen to me for a second here, even if you hate curved screens, because I think I can change your mind, as there are genuine and measurable reasons as to why curved screens are typically actually better than flat screens. Now, I will also mention, maybe if you're doing professional CAD work or something like that, a curved screen could cause some issues, but outside of that, if you're just into gaming or watching movies or something like that, and it's just you and you're not trying to share your screen with a ton of other people, honestly, curved is actually better, and here's why. Now, I will also mention this doesn't really apply to OLED, so if you're using an OLED monitor or TV, yeah, whether it's curved or not really isn't going to matter, but for mini LED and LCD, curved is actually way better because let's talk about mini LED, as it actually has the worst issues in my experience with viewing angles and that sort of thing. So starting off with the viewing angles. Yes, LCD-based technology does have viewing angle problems. It seems to be the worst on mini LED. If you've ever seen a mini LED display, if you go to the left, the right, down, or up, you can definitely tell that the colors start to wash out a bit. And in fact, in some cases I've seen on some cheaper TVs, it gets really, really bad. Like, the viewing angles become a huge problem when you're not looking directly at the screen. Well, as you can imagine, if you curve the screen on a monitor that's right in front of you that you're not going to be viewing from some weird position because you're not going to be sharing it as if it's a TV, everybody watching a movie, yeah, that's basically going to be forcing you to have a perfect viewing angle on the entire screen, as if it's a 1000R curve and you're a reasonable distance from it, anywhere you look is going to be perfectly on center. So it's gonna fix those viewing angle problems, which is gonna be really, really nice. Another thing that it fixes is, I don't know if you've ever seen this, I'm sure you have, but maybe you haven't really noticed it as much. And if you don't wanna unsee this, oh boy, I don't know if you should finish this video, although you should finish this video, because if you click off, it's definitely gonna hurt the performance. But in any case, you cannot unsee this once you see it. Look at an LCD or mini LED monitor straight on, and then look to the left of the monitor or the right of the monitor towards the edge if it's a flat monitor. What you're gonna notice is the screen kind of looks like it's vignetting or folding in on itself, and that's because what you're seeing is the layers of the LCD panels. When they're viewed off angle at the very edge, you can see it kind of not quite going all the way through, and it's gonna look like it's vignetting, and it drives me crazy, which is a big reason as to why I actually can't daily drive a lot of these mini LED flat monitors. Unfortunately, that problem just drives me absolutely insane, so I can't deal with it. Now, and I'm sorry if I just showed that to you and you've never noticed it before, but that's a real problem. As you can imagine, curving the screen also solves that problem. Now, for me, on a personal level, I find curved screens to be more immersive, but again, that's gonna be personal preference there. So honestly, the only real downside to having a curved screen that we can factually say is that it will potentially increase the price of the display, as it could increase the price of shipping, as you're likely gonna need a larger container since it's gonna be taking up more space. But outside of that, there's really, as far as I'm aware anyway, no measurable reason as to why it's actually worse. So that's why I don't understand why people say that curved is a deal breaker. And honestly, I think this mostly comes from people who've never actually tried a curved display. I was kind of in the same camp until I started trying curved displays. So if you're someone who's never tried a curved monitor and you think you hate curved monitors, give it a try for like a week and then see what you think. I think you're gonna actually start to prefer it. I think there's a lot of reasons as to why it makes more sense, and also not necessarily measurable, but if a display follows the curvature of your eyes, it should be more immersive, as that's how you see the world. So it just makes sense to have curved monitors. I like them, but hey, if you don't like them, sure, personal preference. Let me know in the comments below what you think about curved monitors. Whether you're looking to connect a new console, gaming PC, or just need a fast and reliable HDMI cable to connect over long distances, Rupa has you covered with their certified 8K HDMI 2.1 fiber optic cable available in sizes of up to 50 feet and can deliver a perfect full 48 gigabits per second connection over distances other cables could only dream of reaching. And with 48 gigabits per second of bandwidth, it can easily drive 8K 60 FPS or 4K 144 FPS 10-bit HDR video through its ultra-thin, flexible, and durable housing, and it even supports ER. So if you're in the market for a cable that can drive a beautiful new TV or monitor, be sure to check out Rupa on Amazon today.